Hey everyone, how are you? Welcome to your weekly collective intuitive Reiki healing. This is for March 18th to the 24th. I hope you're well. How you doing? If you haven't checked out the recent energy chat that I did with Cairo Moon, I would highly recommend doing so. We talk a lot about navigating the current energies and kind of what 2024 has brought thus far. There's so much to cover that we already know we want to do another one pretty soon. We got a lot of potent energies um, from now through April, just in and of itself is a lot. Entering eclipse season and all sorts of stuff. But if you're back, welcome back. I'm so glad that you found previous healing supportive. And if you're new, welcome. My weeklies work like this. I cleanse our space, yours and mine. And then I pull 3 tarot cards that sets the tone for the healing. I'm working with the Shadowscapes Tarot deck. And then I give about a 10-minute or so intuitive energy healing, and intuitive messages come up in the process. So if you're new to Reiki or any sort of energy work, it's a harmonious energy healing modality that will never cause harm, it will never deplete, has nothing to do with my energy. I'm just serving as a conduit. It does have to do with your subconscious's willingness. I could not get that sentence out. Subconsciousness, willingness to collaborate with the Reiki. So all you have to do is be willing. A lot of this healing happens in that 95% of ourself, our subconscious, that we're completely unaware of. And that's something that's really good to just get a reminder of now and then. But that doesn't mean that we won't have conscious experiences, temperature changes, tinglies, tension releases. You might have some epiphanies or emotional releases. Whatever you need is what you need. I am always saying, if you feel the call to come back to this and experience it again, definitely listen to that call, because this distance work is just as powerful as if I were in the room with you. And with a pre-recorded video, you can come back and get a new level to the healing or receive a message you didn't the first time. So if you do feel that pull, I would definitely listen to it. There's probably something there for you. I think that's my spiel. I'm chilly today, so I'm sorry if I just made a mic sound, but I'm going to check my mic every now and then because I kind of just felt like bundling up, wrapping up. And that is a theme going on right now, especially for folks who are very highly sensitive or consider themselves very empathic. You might be feeling like you really want to cocoon right now. And that's kind of where I am. Not that I don't want to be productive. I just want to be productive in my cocoon. So I created a fabric cocoon today. Let's pull 3 cards for you guys. This is for the 18th to the 24th for the collective to support their healing. 3 cards, please, for them. Way too many. I got a glimpse of a couple, but let's see if those come up again. Okay, 3 cards for the collective, please. 3 cards to support their healing for this week, the 18th to the 24th. There's 1. Thank you. 2 more cards, please. Thank you. We got 2. 1 more, please. What do you have? 1 more for the collective to support this healing. Okay, 1 came out and then like 70 came out after that. I'm going to take that first one. Just curious if there's messages here. Okay. All right. Okay, guys, beautiful. So I'm going to show you the cards first. We got the 5 of Pentacles, We got the High Priestess. And we got Judgment. Okay, let's just prepare. You know how it goes. Those of you who've been with me for a while, we just got to prepare for the healing before the messages come spewing out. So let's just take a breath, become present in your body, and we're going to thank the Reiki for all the healing that's about to take place for the collective. Okay, a strong message that's already coming up is, I believe we talked about this a little bit last week, that whatever past negative thought pattern or behavior or limiting belief, right, that you've been really working on releasing and have released in many, many ways, that might pop back up a little bit. And you're getting this encouragement of don't allow your emotions to really overtake you when you feel that come up. Instead, kindly push the mind aside and tap into your intuition. That way, you'll be able to approach any circumstance with a level head, or at least a more level head. I'm hearing. I get it. And to be able to really weigh out the pros and cons of something, or to find more balance in a resolution is what I'm getting for some of you. The encouragement is tap into your intuition and don't allow your emotions to drive the car. I'm going to use my words. Don't become a slave to your emotions. Not to say suppress them, always honor your emotions. But we're in an energy where impulsivity is prominent over the next couple weeks. And if you are highly in fear or highly excited or very angry, just take a breath and tap into that intuition, because what I'm getting is there's this feeling of, you know, poverty or scarcity, and this could be spiritual, it could be financial as well, but there's some sort of like it could be working with scarcity mindset. Um, it could be feeling as if your spiritual connections are blocked. They aren't. They might just not, they might be feeling a little hazy right now because there's so much going on in the rational mind. To put it simply, I can already say the message for this is out of the rational mind and into the intuition, out of the rational mind and into the body. Yeah. Because our lower mind can be so loud if we allow it to be, right? And sometimes it holds a lot of truth, absolutely. But it's also where we're going to be holding the ruminating negative thoughts or the fear or the scarcity mindset or the, you know, what could go wrong, what could go wrong, right? I'm like, for some reason, I'm really blanking on last week's healing. I know that we had a huge theme on Really focusing on what could go right, though, and really feeling into our body what our future could look like. Not just thinking about it, right? But really feeling it, and really bringing our body and our state of being there already. We're there. You know what I mean? I'm getting really I'm feeling very emotional though as I'm saying this. And that's why I think that there's already an encouragement of like, don't suppress your emotions, feel them, but don't become a slave to them. Know their vastness, honor them. Don't become a slave to them. And for a lot of you, I think that emotion is fear. And for a lot of you, I'm feeling anger as well. It could be something so different for you, but I'm picking up on a really big, I just saw 1111. I'm picking up on really big fear and really big anger. Okay, let's tap in chakras. I'm trying not to bump my microphone. Yeah. Mm. Yeah, guys, it's like almost all in the lower chakras. You're being encouraged to really bring yourself up to your third eye, to your crown, to your throat, to your truth, right? To tap into your heart. Um, I'm feeling a lot of solar plexus and a little bit of root. So we're giving our power away to these thoughts. Take what you like from that. There's a lot of solar plexus going on right now in the collective. I'm feeling that strongly. And it's absolutely amazing, our power. And in that, our power to give our power, to just give it away. And it's not like we want to do this. I know that we're not intentionally doing it, but just by replaying a tape in our mind over and over, you're giving your power to that. By judging someone, you're giving your power to the thing that you're judging, right? By focusing on what could go wrong, what could go wrong, what could go wrong, you're giving your power to a negative outcome that hasn't even happened yet, and it's not serving. It could also be giving your power to someone else. Maybe, like, for example, for those of you who are resonating with the anger, right? You might be, this is just an example, you might be giving your power away to the individual that you are angry with, okay? Rather than working towards an acceptance, a forgiveness. This isn't to excuse anyone's behavior. Again, this is just an example. Some of you could be even going to blaming others when you're actually angry with yourself. I'm just giving lots of different options. And if these examples hit you in your body, then that might be you. Yeah. Every single day, we give our power and we take it back, and we give our power and we take it back to countless things, countless things. And that's why it's really crucial to, especially if you feel yourself as a sensitive person, to really regularly clear and to ground and to protect, not to guard and hide from the world, but just to constantly bring yourself back to yourself, to your authenticity, to your truth, right? So many themes here in this healing that came up in this energy chat with Cairo Moon. I would highly recommend watching that one. So for those of you who watched and experienced last week's healing, we talked about self-created anxiety. This scarcity mindset or spiritual poverty, or whatever you're feeling you are lack. Okay, it's gone. Whatever you're feeling like you're lacking in feels very old. It feels like it's the past. It feels like it's that transition we've been talking about where we're starting some brand new beautiful beginning, but part of us are still kind of grasping and grieving onto this old self. It feels very self-created is my simple point, my coming home blunt point. So yeah, guys. So what are you giving your power to right now that might be depleting you? Okay, and I'm picking up on a group of you. So the anger and the fear. There's a group of you where it's truly anger with yourself. You maybe you have a lot of remorse, regret, things like that. You're going to be giving your power so much to this situation if you continue to repeat the regret in your head, and if you allow yourself to sink into shame, which will never ever ever be serving. If you're a part of this group, this is when we really need to come into self-love practice, not self-care, self-love, really giving ourselves the grace, understanding and honoring mistakes that we've made, and being able to go, okay, but I learned these lessons. It wasn't just a mistake and, I'll figure it out or someone's going to come and save me. No, like I really understand the lesson here. That's power. That's empowerment. And that's you taking your power back, not beating yourself up or living in shame or thinking that you're, a moron or, whatever. That's for a group of you. Okay. Let's take some focus into this solar plexus. Okay. Because I feel that most strongly. And while I do feel some root, I think most of you very, very, very deep down know that you are safe right now. You are safe and you are secure. You might need some reminders from yourself, from your own intuition. But let's take a moment and I want you to focus in on your solar plexus, right at the base of the ribs and around the diaphragm. And I want you to breathe into it. And I want you to begin to imagine a spinning golden orb in that solar plexus. And just sit in your own curiosity and sensation about that spinning golden orb. Notice, is it bright? Is it dim? Is it spinning slowly or quickly? How big is it? What does it feel like in your body? Yeah, I can feel so many of you are like, "Yep, I'm doing this to myself." And we all do that. No one's wrong here. I want to really 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 bring home that no one is wrong here. This is why self-love is so important, and we can really be our own harshest critic, and we can also be our own best friend. You know what I mean? That awareness is the most beautiful thing, right? To go, oh, yeah, I've been so rough on myself. All right, so now how do I change that? I know it logically. How can I change that in my body? How can I really bring it into my cells? Yeah, I feel your willingness, you guys. This is beautiful. Like really starting to stir. Some of you are moving, like it's spinning a little faster. It's maybe a little warmer. If you have big like heat releases or you all of a sudden feel a cooling sensation, that's normally a sign of a big energetic release to all of a sudden feel a little chilly. You got this, my friends. Out of the rational mind, into your intuition. And when you're moving forward into making decisions or taking practical steps, Remember your sacred masculine, right? Our divine feminine is going to help us to really sit in our intuition to receive these messages. And then when we approach with inspired action, we're not barreling through, we're not impulsive, right? We're going to come at it with when I do it this way, how will it affect this? Or where's the balance? What's the most balanced approach? Because as I'm talking about this, I'm seeing like the Libra scales, like the scales of judgment, finding that balance. Yeah, like, okay, another example, but who knows, maybe this is a message for someone because it's popping up strongly. Maybe someone really wronged you and you have the temptation to really wrong them back. And while you know in your rational mind that that's not going to be of service to yourself, let alone to anyone else, it's most likely going to bring more harm in that moment because of anger or because of fear, what have you, it might feel like the right thing to do. That's not your intuition talking, that's your lower mind or egoic mind talking. And man, does it love to be loud, doesn't it, you guys? So instead of just dismissing that ego, start to love it. Start to say, listen, I hear you and I completely understand your pain or your thought process, but that's not going to be the way to go. Let's think long game, right? Yeah, let's think long game. I like that. Out of the rational mind into the body, thinking of the long game. Pretty macro on this, but I am super curious as to how this resonates. Let's get some tinglies going, guys. Are you guys cocooning too? I feel like we all need like a big self hug. I'm not going to do it because of my mic, but squeezing yourself into a hug is one of the most healing practices I would highly recommend. I feel like I want to, kind of like rub your back, like those kind of self-soothing techniques. Some of you could really benefit from that. What can self-soothe you right now so that you can calm the mind and start to go, okay, this is my rational mind talking, this is my intuition talking. Let's feel the difference, right? What's my higher self saying? Right? And what's my egoic self saying? Beautiful, guys. Yeah. I'm feeling some willingness and I'm feeling some emotional release too. And if that's the case, amazing. Beautiful. Beautiful, right? Because it's better to clear out some emotions before we need to interact with other people so that we're not a slave to them. We can really feel them and then clear them and then go, okay, now I know the next right step. All right, beautiful people. Let me know what's going on because it's powerful. It's powerful. But that slightly, kind of scarcity mindset I'm feeling is very self-created. I mean, a couple weeks ago, we were saying the old world you is gone. So we're in this state of, are you ready to accept it? Are you ready to accept something new and very unfamiliar? Um, Bottom of the deck is Queen of Wands. Inspired action. I love that. I love that. And passion and creativity and drive. Um, but not impulsivity. It's a queen. Yeah. It's not a knight. It's not a page. Yeah. I love that. Whew. Okay. I'm feeling all sorts of things. I'm feeling my heart chakra opening up a little bit more. I'm feeling my solar plexus kind of disperse and expand, which is beautiful. And I'm starting to feel things kind of moving up into the throat. Don't force the spiritual connection. Just allow yourself to sit in stillness if that's what you need to do. Okay? Don't chase, just be. All right? Let's take a breath in together. We'll focus on that golden color of the solar plexus. Okay? So relax your body, get all the air out, and then a slow inhale in through your nose. hold at the top. Feel the golden yellow coming into your body. Feel it fill up every single cell and vibrate and really grow stronger as it cleanses your system and shows you your true power, your expansiveness, and your capacity. Let's exhale, pushing out what no longer serves us. Wow, your capacity. Our 3D mind can really bring us into a space where it's like, it can only go this far. And it's so like absolute, right? And when we open those doors and we really can open ourselves up to those possibilities, it is absolutely amazing what can come into our existence. When we just, and it seems simple, it's clearly not because more people would be doing it, but when we just can reframe, shift our perspective, and look at the world in a slightly different way, or look at ourselves in a slightly different way, it's absolutely amazing. So guys, let's take a moment and lock your energy up nice and tight now in your solar plexus chakra. We're never putting on armor or guarding. Yeah, we're putting up a flexible, buoyant protection bubble around us. And we're saying, my energy is mine. It belongs to me. And I am the only person who has the power to give it away. And I have free will, so I can give it to anyone. I can also let in whatever energy I like because I have free will. Right now, we're going to say, what doesn't serve me, kindly stay out. Whoo-wee. Guys, beautiful. Let me know what's going on in the comments below. I hope you found this healing supportive. Please like the video, share with someone who you think it would support, subscribe and join our community if you haven't yet, of these amazing, beautiful souls who are so supportive of each other. All the information for the work I do is down below. The main things that are coming up right now that I'm really wanting to let people know on are The Shift, which is my online self-love journey program. It's short, it's at your own pace, it's affordable, and it is a redirect. It's an unlearning and a redirect to start your self-love journey and to really unapologetically be there for yourself. And it works with that balance that we were talking about with that judgment card. So definitely do check that out. I also have my guided breath work and meditation. I've decided to offer it monthly. It will be every third Thursday. So do check that out. It should be this Thursday. All of this can be found in my website down below. If you have any questions at all about my one-on-one deep dive immersions, my energy work, what have you, please don't hesitate to reach out. Lastly, thank you so much for your donations, you guys. You're so supportive, and I highly appreciate them for the time and the energy and resources that I put into these. And if you have the means and you feel that this healing was supportive, the links for that are also down below. So guys, collective, I love you, and I will see you next time.